Everybody, hello, welcome. I haven't done a Facebook Live in a while. I'm really excited to talk to you, everybody who's tuning in right now. I really appreciate you checking this video out because we have a big event coming up. I'm putting on a leadership conference for Central Pennsylvania, okay? And it's something that I'm really passionate about and I'm so excited to bring to the area. But today, as we're talking, I want to talk about coaching, okay? The funny part of my personality is some part of my personality is super goofy, wants to goof off 24/7. There's another part of me that wants to achieve and that wants to grow all the time. And I love finding like a mix of myself in both of those worlds. So when I talk about coaching, okay, the whole big piece of it is that not many of us have coaches. Like unless you're in sports, you might have a coach. But why would it be important to have a coach for every part of your life? Why would it be important to be a coach? Right? To be a coach, to have a coach, and then also yourself, like inside of your own mind, you're also a coach to yourself. And these three concepts are not ones that I made up. I'm kind of taking this from people that I've learned from. So if you're just tuning in, first of all, you can win free tickets for the event, February 28th, Blair County Convention Center. It's L.I.T, Leadership, Impact, and Technology. The concept is that, if you have great leadership skills and you have great, understand marketing, right? If you understand leadership and you combine that with technology, so you want to combine that with social media, with digital advertising, or anything that can accelerate the process of people finding out about your product and it reaching more people. The faster you can do that, the more of an impact you're going to have. So if you have leadership and you have technology, you will have impact. That's the idea behind the L.I.T conference. And I just wanted to let you know why I'm doing this. You may have seen the signs around town along the road. You may have seen ads on social media. You're going to see it on TV soon as well. You may have heard it on the radio. I've been talking about it a lot. It's kind of been what I've been focusing on the past couple of months. And I'm really excited to bring it to everybody because if you know about my past, and still I'm in radio right now, but my past was, 3 years ago, or coming up on 3 years ago, I left my full-time job in radio. I'd been doing full-time radio since I was 21. I'd been in radio since I was 15 years old. I'm still doing it now, but in a different kind of way. And whenever I left my job 3 years ago, I started getting connected to so many amazing people in Central Pennsylvania, and it completely changed my whole perspective of what our area is, who lives in our area, and what we're able to accomplish. It changed so much about my perspective when it comes to Central Pennsylvania. These past almost 3 years have been probably the most change I've ever gone through my entire life, and because I put myself in an uncomfortable position and I did something that forced me to grow, either to fail or to grow, and sometimes it's failing, sometimes it's growing, it's kind of back and forth. But the point is that I wanted to, all of the impact that's happened in my life in the past couple of years, I wanted to bring to other people in Central Pennsylvania. Whether you know that there's really successful people around here, really motivated people around here, there's really intelligent people in our area who are willing to help others. Whether you know that or not, it's true. And for so many years, I didn't realize how many great people were in Central Pennsylvania. So as I was just, meeting new people and making new connections and getting coaches and having mentors in my life, I thought, wow, I would like to bring this to everybody in the area. For anybody who was like me, that for so many years didn't know all the potential that was all around us. You just got to open your eyes to it, open your ears to it, and find the right people. And you're going to be like, wow, there's great people around here. This is amazing. And I want to have an event where you could come to that event and meet all of those people. I mean, obviously not all of them, but at least the ones that I've met. So myself on stage, along with a lot of great leaders from all walks of life who have had success in a bunch of different fields. And we're going to be just giving you advice, giving you tips, leading you into 2020, like having a clear vision, right? I love the 2020 idea of what this year is and what this decade is, because it's like clear vision. And also it's leap year, right? So this event's February 28th. It's, the end of next month. And it's the day before Leap Day. We get one extra day this year. It only happens every 4 years. So why not take advantage of it? It's every 4 years, right? I think I'm right on that. Maybe I shouldn't say that live before I know for sure, but I feel like that's right. And why not take that extra day and spend it at a leadership conference growing and doing something different than you would normally do on a Friday? So it's a Friday, it's in the morning, you get out of work, So employees who are watching this, you get out of work for a little bit of the day to get to go do something cool and listen to some cool people, spread some great information. And if you're a business owner, well, you can bring the whole team and everybody can get lit up. Because I want to give a different meaning to the whole term lit in itself. And if you want more information, you can just go above. So it's right up here. GetLitCon.com is the website. Find out all about the conference. Tickets are buy one, get one free right now. So buy a ticket, get a ticket for free. But also, if you're watching this right now, obviously, you can win 2 free tickets, okay? And what I'm talking about here is the past couple of years of my life, I've had some great coaches, and I've met some great people, and I have some really amazing mentors in my life. And that's something that I didn't even know. I didn't know, like, I got to find a mentor. I didn't know that was a thing until like 3.5 years ago, somewhere around that point. And when I say mentor, it pretty much just means coach. If you don't know what a mentor is, it's somebody who just coaches you on something in your life, and they're usually 10 to 20 years ahead of you in whatever that field is. They don't have to be 10 to 20 years older than you, but they should be 10 to 20 years ahead of you in a specific thing that you want to learn more about. That's kind of what a mentor is. That's like maybe by definition. But I wanted to talk about my mentor, Ray Overdorf. If you've listened to my podcast, he's been on there multiple times. He's going to be at the event talking on stage. You'll find out about him if you just go to the website, getlitcon.com. But Ray has been my mentor for almost 2 years now. And his concept is, and this is a concept that he didn't make up. I mean, this is just what successful people have done throughout the years, is they will have a coach, but they'll also be a coach. And they'll also be their own coach, okay? So when it comes to coaching, like, first I got to coach somebody on buying me different markers. Like, which markers am I supposed to buy? Because these ones are dying. So, coach, right? Wow, the Sharpies are all dead. This is the state of affairs we're in here. So, when it comes to being a coach, and I'm not talking about the sitcom from the 90s. I couldn't stand that show. Let's see if I write it again. Maybe I need to use these more. Maybe that's the problem. There we go. Really, the first step, at least for me, was to be my own coach. So be my own coach. What does that mean? Like, that's kind of how I started on my whole journey, kind of like where I ended up right now, kind of bringing me to this point of holding this leadership conference. I started finding, coaches online. So the first one I really found was this guy, Ty Lopez. You may have seen videos of him. He's been all over social media for a while, and he has a lot of different ventures that he's involved in. He likes to consider himself a mad scientist. So I was online coached by him through video programs, and that was, 5 or so years ago. And that's where I kind of started this journey. I found this guy. It was a YouTube ad, and it just intrigued me, the way he was talking about life and the way he had done what he had done with life. So that step was like being my own coach. How does that end up happening? How do I be my own coach? Well, it's like you're getting coaching from people, but they're not actually there, whether it's through books or whether it's through online video trainings like you can buy, or just through YouTube videos, whatever that might be. But you got to make sure it's the right person to be learning from. Anyways, so be your own coach, right? And then another leg of this, or another arm of this, whatever you want to say, would be to get a coach. And if you play sports, or maybe you work out a lot, you might have a personal trainer, or you have a coach who helps you get better at the sport that you're playing. But we don't have that for life all that often. And this could be like a therapist, psychologist, like on a professional level. Those are coaches. But there's also life coaches, there's business coaches, and there's people who are just way ahead of you in life, and they can mentor you and help you figure out life because they have a lot more experience. That's where Ray, who's my mentor, comes in. He's been my coach for a couple of years now, and it's really transformed my life. It's been the whole reason I want to talk about it more, because it's like, wow, everybody needs to know about this sort of stuff. And then also, so to get a coach, now how do you get a coach? That's a different question altogether. We can go more in depth on that later. I actually have a podcast all about this whole process. If you want to listen more in depth, just go to Rob Z Radio on any podcast app. If you go to my website, robzradio.com, you can find that link there for that episode. But you need to get a coach. Either you pay them, or it's a trade. You offer them a service, they offer you a service. But you understand what I'm saying there. Getting a mentor, something like that. but then also to be a coach. So you always want to be bringing somebody else up and helping teach somebody else. I almost wrote, be a couch. Be a couch, seriously. Just be a couch. Be comfortable. Be sprawled out at all times. Let people sit on you, right? That's what you want to be. No, you should also be a coach for somebody else. And an example for that is just helping somebody who's coming up, who wants to do something that you do, and you have the expertise to show them how to do it. That's really just the idea of being a coach, mentoring somebody else. So like I'm in a Sheets Fellows program at Penn State Altoona, where I work with college students. I'm in a YEA program at the junior high and high school in Altoona, which is just Young Entrepreneurs Academy, young kids who are young students who are coming up, who want to start businesses and are actually doing that. So we do coaching there. And, if you're a parent, that's obviously the best way to be a coach. Parent your kid, coach your kids. Make sure that you're getting coached by the right people first before you're giving your kids the advice, right? Because you want to have like this, in any situation, you want to have this circular motion going where you are coaching somebody, you are getting coached, and you're also just giving yourself, you're feeding yourself information, whether it's from books or online, however you decide to go about that, like a mastermind group or a networking group or whatever that might be. Okay, so this is a concept that we're bringing to the conference. We're bringing to LIT, Leadership Impacting Technology, February 28th. It's a Friday. You get out of work for a couple of hours if you get your business to buy some tickets and go from 9 to 1. And there's going to be some after-hour session too, where you'll be able to mingle and learn even more and serve the networking part of the event. It's going to be really for anybody who wants to grow, anybody who wants to have a better career, to make more money, to grow their business. And it's for business owners. It's for the employees of the businesses. If you're an entrepreneur, you're going to get something. And, if you're just trying to create, maybe you have a hobby you want to make some extra money on, or you have something on the side you like to do, or whatever that thing is, this will just give you more of a clear path on how to do that. Plus, if you want to get connected to really amazing people in the area, successful people in the area who can help you, they're going to be at the event as well. Just go on the website, check out the list of people who are speaking. You're going to be like, okay, there's a ton of experience that's going to be just on stage, but also the crowd that's going to be off stage. It's going to be really impactful for anybody who decides to come. And I would especially encourage you, if you don't understand why this would be a good thing for you to come to, if you don't get why it would be a good thing, then you really need to go, because you've never experienced what a leadership conference can be and can do for you. So I've been to, 5 or 6 over the past couple of years. I was in a couple in LA, I was in one in Miami, one in Erie, and I leave all of them, whether they were a huge one that had 10,000 people. I was at like the Grant Cardone 10X conference, which is like in a baseball stadium, or one that was just in a convention center like ours is going to be. And there were 70 people there. There's going to be more than that at LIT. I guarantee you that. But I'm just saying, I got a lot of inspiration, had a lot of great connections from both worlds. So, the point is, when you walk away from a leadership conference, you realize, oh, wow, there's lots of people out there who are trying to achieve, who are trying to do great things, and that want to help, and that are sharing information with me. And there's a lot of opportunity in that. So that's the idea of why you might want to go to a leadership conference and check it out, okay? I'm telling you that right now, that whether you have any interest in it and you have no idea what it is, or you are fully in and you totally love leadership conferences and you understand what you're going to get, everybody's going to walk away with a ton of value wherever you're at in life, okay? Now, before I sign off, 'cause I'm going to stop talking here right now, I am going to just thank the sponsors really quick, because we have amazing sponsors for this event that I'm super, super happy about, and I don't want to leave anybody out, so just let me get their link up on here. And I just want to shout them out real quick. The website is getlitcon.com, getlitcon.com. Maybe you can find your coach there, or if you already are somebody who wants to coach others, this is a great event to to jump that point off as well. So thank you, number one, to our partner sponsor who's teaming with us on this event, ABCD Corp, and also the First Frontier. So ABCD Corp, thank you so much for being a sponsor. Whitetail Design Company, Sickler Tarpey and Associates, Startup Alleghenies, Stuckey Automotive, Steve and Nancy Sheets, Ben Franklin Technology Partners, Copyright, Keller Engineers, DePiro Entertainment, Impact Productions, and Blair Gastro are all sponsors of this event. and there's some big names in there. It makes me really happy to have them on board and really honored to have so many smart people and impactful people in one room who want the best for Central Pennsylvania and everybody who lives in it. All right. So if you're watching this, thank you so much for watching. If you missed the whole coaching talk here, what this was all about, rewind, go back and watch it. Make sure you like this video and share it, and you have a chance to win 2 free tickets to the event. Okay, 2 free tickets for L.I.T. That's $100 value. And you might say, $50 for a ticket. Well, you walk out at that event and you can make $50 back in a day if you apply some of the information that you learn. Okay, and I'm not like saying that as like some weird selling thing. It's like, really, if you did get one good thing out of it, one good piece of information that it was something you go to your business and you could apply it right then, or you could start creating that thing you wanted to create and apply it to that, you could really make that money back within a day, and if not a day, a week. And it's going to change your mindset and the way you're looking at your life and your business and everything that you do. So can't wait to see you there. Thank you so much for watching. GetLitCon.com is the website. The details are all there. All right, I'm done rambling. I got to hit stop. See you.